And now, Chief Meteorologist Bill Meck and LEX-18 Storm Tracker weather.
Again, to our veterans, thank you for your service. And just a brief note, Kevin is on his way now to Tate's Creek Christian Church, where he'll be emceeing a terrific veterans program out there. So I imagine some folks might be able to stop by. I think it's at Tate's Creek Christian Church for a Veterans Day program out there. All righty. Our weather is looking just terrific. It was great today. Sunshine and warmth, nothing on the MaxTrack Live Doppler. No clouds around this evening. I don't think we'll have any tomorrow morning. Maybe a few high ones come in by lunchtime tomorrow. With our WeatherBug camera, we are taking you to Georgetown now. Georgetown College. And show you just what has been an absolutely pristine day. Oh, there was a little cirrus cloud that went by there. That might have been actually an old jet contrail more than anything else. We get you into the latter part of the afternoon. You see the showers or the shadows lengthening, and really just a terrific end of the day. Oh, it kind of repeated there. I was going to try and show you the sun going down there. Hey, we'll take you to Richmond for the sky cam as we look again at a beautiful evening in Madison County. But your weather guy likes this picture. Off the WeatherBug. This is out of Scotts Bluff, Nebraska. Well, you saw a school bus running with the snow on the ground, but a little snow for those folks out there. I kind of miss winter, even though this weather has been terrific. And there's the snowmaker out there in Nebraska. You notice how that's predominantly going north. We are going to see the moisture gradually increase, but really not until the latter part of Saturday. The high pressure is just not going to give way quickly, and so this low will be forced to go up and over the top as well. It's got some snow still associated with it. We get you into tomorrow evening. Our weather looks terrific. Rain out to our west. Main area of low pressure going well to the north. That means by the time this cold front gets here Saturday night and Sunday, it's not going to have a whole lot going for it. So we do have some rain coming. Not nearly enough, though. Temperatures tonight, most of us will be in the low 40s. Some of the colder valleys of eastern Kentucky, we're looking at some 30s again. And then it's into the 70s tomorrow. And I think we get to the mid-70s. Our record high in Lexington, 75. We're going to be right in the neighborhood. Now, we look ahead to Saturday. We're still in the 70s. Great if you're headed out to the UK Vandy game. But look at that. 60s there, 50s there. That's a sign of some of the cold that's coming. And so, again, just be aware that the drop is on its way. Finish up with our WeatherBug sites. In Carlisle, Nicholas County Elementary is at 60. Russell Springs is at 64. Over at Bourbon County Middle School in Paris, it's also 64. North Laurel in London, 63. 61 in Lexington, but Somerset, 62. And there's the cold spot, Monticello, 52. Tonight, mainly clear and cool. Drop down to 43. Tomorrow, sunshine, near record warmth, and 75. 72 on Saturday, looks good for the UK, a home wrap-up. 58 on Sunday, showers especially in the morning. We stay cool into next week, and there's a decent chance of rain on Tuesday. Mary Jo has sports after this.
Welcome out here live at Wildcat Warehouse. We've had a slight wardrobe change because the word is finally in, and Enes Kanter has been ruled ineligible, permanently ineligible by the NCAA. UK will appeal this at the end of the month, and Kanter can now practice with the team, but he cannot compete or travel while the appeal is pending. Now, here's what the NCAA said. They said the Kanter will be permanently ineligible for receiving benefits above his actual and necessary expenses while playing for a club basketball team in Turkey. Let me say that again. Kanter ruled ineligible for receiving benefits above his actual and necessary expenses while playing for a club basketball team in Turkey. And the NCAA has said that number is about $33,000 over what the necessary and actual expenses were that Kanter received. So once again, Enes Kanter ruled permanently ineligible. The Kentucky will appeal it at the end of the month, but the Cats still have a game to play and a season to get underway tomorrow night against East Tennessee State. They're going to open it. East Tennessee State will play without its top scorer, but last night it wasn't as much about the 2010 season as it is about the 2011 class. Quite a recruiting class that Cal hauled in last night, just unbelievable, 4 5-stars. He signed the third straight #1 class. Marcus Teague, Michael Gilchrist, Anthony Davis, Kyle Wiltshire, and he might not be done yet. Cal said the big-time success on the recruiting trail really hit its peak at the NBA draft. He also said because next year's class is so loaded, he doesn't have to worry about recruiting during this season.
Let's keep developing players. Let's be a players-first program. Obviously, we all have goals that we want for this program and where we want to be and what we want to be thought of. But at the end of the day, this is a players-first program. We got to be about them. And so now the good news for me is I can be about this team in that gym right now. I don't have a whole lot of worries. We may sign another player or two depending on how this plays out.
All right, Matthew Mitchell also had a big-time signing day. 2 top 30 players, 6'3" Ozzie Bishop and Bria Goss, the number 4 guard in the country, 17th best player overall. Mitchell's current group will open up their season tomorrow morning at 11 against Morehead State.
I'm just very anxious to see if we'll come out with the right kind of energy. And I think if we do that and continue to get better throughout the season, we'll be okay. Huge football game tomorrow, too. It hasn't been a great season for Vandy, but last time the Doors were in town, they won. Brent Carney has more on what it'll be like this time around.
Vandy knows how to spoil senior day. The last time they were here, they did it, winning 31-24 2 years ago.
That was probably one of the worst games in this program in a while.
That win made the Doors bowl eligible for the first time since 1982. That's not on the line this year. They've only won 2 games. But you gotta think Vandy believes they can beat UK. That's just what happens when you've spent so many years together at the bottom of the SEC.
Well, that's what we want them to do. Come in here underestimated, and you know they're gonna get their feelings hurt.
Injuries have killed the Doors' season. On offense, they're down to starting their 4th-string running back. Like so many SEC teams, they run the spread offense.
I think as long as we fly around, I mean, it should be a good game. We should probably come up with the dub.
On defense, it's about multiple fronts.
Yeah, they do a lot of things on defense where it's hard to see. You know, we got to see what's going on and try to figure it out because they do a good job disguising things.
The Cats know Vandy only has one thing to play for.
They're going to try to spoil our season. They're going to come in and try to do all the things they can to spoil our season.
Brent Carney, LEX-18 Sports.
Enes Kanter ruled permanently ineligible. We'll be right back.
Today was so nice, we've decided to do it one more time for you.
In fact, we're going to do it even better.
All right.
We'll see temperatures tomorrow getting, I think, a degree or 2 warmer than today. If we get to that 75, that gets us to a record.
Let's go. Let's set a record.
As long as we've gone this far, might as well.
I know, might as well. Thanks for watching. NBC Nightly News is next.
For the latest news, sports, and your Storm Tracker forecast, log on to LEX18.com. Coverage you can count on.